Hi and welcome to our film of this Golf Mk2 restoration. I'm Graham Eason of Classic Fixers, and I'm going to talk you through the work that we did on this car to put it back on the road after it had been off the road for a long time. So thanks for watching. The big challenge with this project was to get the car back on the road cost effectively, because although values of Golf GTI Mk2s are starting to rise, they're still not hugely valuable. There's still quite a lot around. So we wanted to get this car up and running for the customer without breaking the bank, and that's why we worked to a fixed price on it. And we were also sort of pretty realistic about the way to approach it, which was to get the car running and then approach the cosmetic stuff as a secondary thing. That sort of made it much more affordable. This 1990 big bumper Golf GTI had been off the road for several years, parked on a driveway outside, and it came to us, and the job was to get it back on the road through an MOT, and then the customer wanted to sort the cosmetics like the paintwork and the headlining and the interior as a second job. The first job was to get the car running so that he could enjoy it. So the customer owned the car from new, and it's done 200,000 miles, which is not much for one of these Golf GTIs. I did one forever. So here's the story. Our first job was to get the car on the ramp and assess the extent of the work, and then we provided a fixed cost for doing this, so the customer knew what they were working to, and then the case of getting going really. To restore the Golf, we had to do a huge amount of work, so here goes with the full list of what we did. We removed the rear subframe, the petrol tank, the exhaust system and the rear bumper, cut out all the corroded metal, fabricated new panels and welded in, seam sealed and undersealed them, refitted the rear subframe, petrol tank, exhaust system and rear bumper, fabricated all new copper brake pipes, fitted and bled the system and replaced all the brake flexi pipes, replaced the offside and near side outer CV boots, replaced the offside and near side steering rack boots, replaced the rear brake discs, the pads, the wheel bearings and handbrake cables, fitted new exhaust hanger rubber, replaced front brakes, discs and pads, replaced starter battery, replaced the water pump, removed and cleaned the cooling tank and refitted the cooling tank with fresh antifreeze, replaced 2 front wiper blades and 1 rear wiper blade, cleaned out the washer fluid tank and refilled it with fresh screen wash, replaced dashboard temperature gauge sensor switch, replaced the blue ECU control temperature sensor, removed the interior, cut out all corroded steel from the offside and near side front floor pans, and welded in new repair panels and new jacking points, removed all offside outer trim, front wing and bumper, cut off corroded outer sill and welded in the new panel, replaced the offside outer sill and doorstep in matching colour and reassembled, undersealed and wax oiled as well, replaced front number plate, removed the ECU and sent it for repair, replaced the thermostat, removed damaged headlining and cleaned out sunroof drain tubes, cleaned all the earths on the engine and refitted ignition coil to the correct point, removed and cleaned the auxiliary air valve, reset the ignition timing and checked valve timing, and took the car for an MOT. And then we did a little bit more. So we removed all the near side outer trim and front wing, cut off the corroded outer sill and welded in new panels, resprayed the new near side outer sill and doorstep in matching colour and reassembled, cut out corroded offside and near side inner sill closing panels and welded in new panels, cut out corroded offside and near side front chassis connection panels and welded in new panels, and replaced the damaged near side outer steering rack and track rod end, and then reset the tracking. And that is everything that we did, and you can see the result here.